Hi guys, welcome to OP Painting. I'm going to be starting off my first tutorial with painting the Custodian Knights. So let's start. Before I got started, I undercoated the whole model black using the Citadel spray undercoat, and now I'm using an airbrush to spray the model as base color, dark gold, and then later on I'll use a Relector gold, which is a bit more lighter, and that will just get out the highlights from there. I'm just going over with neon oil, and I'm just basically loading the brush up with a wash and just giving it a generous amount around the whole of the model, so you can get all the washes to go into the crevices and all the detail of this model, and then just set it to dry for about, I would say, half an hour to 45 minutes, and then we'll move on to the next step. And this step I'm using shining gold first, and I'm just going over all the raised areas and leaving the creases dark, you know, where the joints are and everything, where the armor plates meet, and I'll just go over the whole model like that, and then I'll go on to the burnished gold, and then I'll basically pick out the edges and all the areas that are a bit more raised, and that will become like the highlight. And then later on at the end I will start using when I've highlighted the whole model, I will use a mithril silver, but I will just highlight the edges of the armor with that, so it just gives that little bit. You don't want to go too much though, you just want to do it on the armor a little bit, just on the corners of the most raised bits around the model. using blood red to paint the hair and the bottom part of the front of the model, the little cloth. And later on will be, when it's dried, I'm going to black wash it, to give it a black wash, and then I'm going to highlight it with orange and then yellow. So the orange will start at the start of the hair, going all the way through, and then the yellow will be just at the start of the hair. So here for the spear, I've got white scar, Citadel air range for the airbrush, white scar, temple guard, blue, and basically I'm going to build these up in layers. So first I'm going to give it a base coat of white with the airbrush. Gonna let that dry. Then I'm going to move on to the temple blue, the lighter blue, and then I'm going to work from the bottom of the spear up slowly, and just slowly you'll get a feel of it. When I'm spraying on the tissue first slightly, then I'm going on raising up slowly, so I'll get that nice transition. And then once I've got that, I'll use the darker blue, and then I'll just have that emphasized more at the bottom, so it's more darker blue at the bottom, blending up, so you'll get a nice blend of all three. You get a nice transition of all three of them. Moving on to the cape, I airbrushed this basically it's undercoated black. I airbrushed a little dark red first, then moving on to I used the corn red and sprayed that on, trying to get a nice transition from the bottom, so there's more red on the bottom going up, and then there's more darker as you go up, and then I'll move on to a lighter red, and then I'll let that just feather in nicely to get a nice, until you can get a nice transition. And then I will add a wash, non-oil, and I will wash it all, give it a wash, let that dry, and then I will spray it over again with the lighter red and the orange for the highlights. this video and found it useful, please subscribe and like. Your support is much appreciated, and I'll be putting up more videos soon. In the meantime, take care of yourselves and happy painting.